Oi, we're the Oi boys. In today's video, we went back to Salem in the 1600s to hire a fortune teller so they can read us our future. Will our friendship last forever? Are we gonna become successful? What am I gonna eat tomorrow for breakfast? Well, we're gonna have to find out together.
I have these two you guys can choose from.
Oh, dude, Richard, we have to go with the Villain's Tarot deck.
I want to do the star, and you can do the Villain's Tarot deck. How did you get into tarot card readings?
There's a long history in my family of like people with special kind of psychic abilities. My grandma tells me stories all the time about one of her cousins or her grandfather. He could kind of see when somebody was about to die.
Oh, it's scary, dude.
So he would get like really like intense like dreams or visions of like an accident happening.
You think when he went to bed, people would be listening? Oh my God, someone's gonna die. He's having a nightmare.
If you know someone's about to die, you kind of can't tell them.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't. One, you'll scare the crap out of them.
If you get a feeling out of this session that I'm gonna die within like the next couple of days, I have to know. My girlfriend, right, she says she has she can sense energy, like more like sensitive than other people. And sometimes she says that in the year 2026, for some reason, she gets the vibe that I'm gonna die.
Okay,
Just
what?
like 2026 is something involved a train, and then I just die.
So just don't take the train. Crisis averted. So do you believe in like the spirit world?
Absolutely. I have a lot of experience with seeing
That's what I was gonna ask you. So
Yeah.
do you have any spooky ghost stories to get us scared before you tell our fortunes?
I don't fully remember myself, but that my parents have told me I did when I was younger. I was probably like toddler age at this point. And we walked by a picture of, I want to say it was my great uncle, and I pointed at it and I said, "Oh, I know that man." I like said his name, but like his nickname because it's a harder name for a toddler to say. And he died like way before I was born. So there was no possible way that like I would have known who he was. I don't fully see spirits with my eyes anymore. I kind of see them in my brain and I feel their presence around me sometimes.
Feel that there could be a presence in this room right now? Is there anything I can do or say? Or is this
no way.
reading going to bring them to me? Because they say there has to be a footstep from the spiritual world to our world for them to communicate, right?
That's true for a lot of people. If you're not someone that's like pretty naturally like sensitive to them, you often have to kind of open up the connection, open yourself up to want to receive a connection with them.
I feel like this is like the start of a horror movie, and something's about to happen. So who wants to start first, Rich? You and me.
We'll let her predict who should go first.
Rich, you wanted this one, right?
Yeah, I wanted that one.
I'm gonna do this one first just because it was on top.
I'm going to take all the good predictions for myself.
I could do like a sort of general thing, but that one's a little bit trickier since it could get very broad or very detailed. If you have a specific question, like we can do that.
You want to get a little detail, Richard?
Dude, I'm going to get as detailed as possible right now. Okay, so... Do you know what to ask, Astro?
Yo, this is your turn, bro.
Okay. Am I going to become wealthy? Am I going to stay healthy?
Ooh.
Is there bad things on the horizons of my future?
Ooh, dude, that's a good one. Yo, give him that one.
I don't know what to tell, but she's giving me that look like, you're not gonna like this.
I'm starting with your success, your health. First one out the gate is the world, which is all about rewards and
Can
success.
you show the world
That's what I'm
card?
talking about.
I can, yeah. Y'all can censor things if you're not.
Yeah,
cool with, like,
yeah.
certain
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You have the power to tell the editor what you want him to do.
This
The
is all like become part
world.
of your channel
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
some of the cards show like some explicit content,
Editor, zoom in on the card. This is educational.
and then we pull the Chariot card, which is another very great card for success and health. It's all about kind of like taking charge of your life. You're on the right path currently. Is what the Chariot kind of represents.
I got one more card. This could all do a 180.
Do you just want 3 cards, or do you want me to just keep going until?
Just keep going until you feel the good cards are done and the bad cards are not going to be pulled.
There really are no bad cards in tarot. They can represent something bad, but all of them inherently represent something good.
You're smiling again. I don't like that.
My face reads like a book, so if I'm smiling, it's probably something good.
See, now she's going to fuck with me like,
After the Chariot, the King of Wands, a natural born leader.
Ooh.
you hear that, Astro? I'm the Oi and the Oi boys right now, #1.
He represents a lot of honor with the Chariot card and the World card, making sure that you take your journey path in life in a very like honorable way. It's also a very motivated card. So if you've been lacking in some motivation pretty recently, you're about to get a big burst of motivation.
I have been lacking
Let's
in
go,
motivation,
dude. Let's
Isn't that
go,
insane? You're like a master genie.
And then raise your standards a little bit.
Astro, I need a new friend. Goodbye.
The fuck?
We're still looking at your career, so
Like, don't settle.
yeah, don't settle. Raise your standards. You're capable of more. And then we have the Empress card.
Is that like the queen?
She represents a lot of luxury and beauty and harmony. Her headband that she has on the card is very representative of like the sun and sunlight, and she kind of takes on a more nurturing role.
You're my mother, Richard.
In this reading, she's kind of telling you to like nurture the other 3 cards that I just pulled.
What a reading, dude. I feel so red.
Have you been feeling a little stuck?
Actually, yes. Yeah. I've been stuck in my surroundings. Like, I'm recently looking to move because I feel stuck. Yesterday, I was house hunting or apartment hunting.
This is like therapy for him right now.
She's like reading me all over right now.
Oh, dude, she just went, oh.
I don't know what that expression was, but I'm scared for my life.
I don't think that this applies to your career specifically. I pulled the Hierophant first.
The Hierophant? That looks like Astro.
So he kind of represents like rituals and traditions and structure. When you pull this card in a reading, it's kind of just telling you to like take the time to build good habits, build a new structure in your life that's going to get you where you want to go, whether that be like you wake up every morning and you read a book, you wake up every morning and you listen to a motivating podcast.
You hear what she's saying, Rich? Wake up every morning, motherfucker.
I pulled the 8 of Swords, which is why I asked you if you felt a little bit trapped and anxious about something. I think the Hierophant is there to help you with those feelings of anxiety and like trappedness. It's a card to kind of just make you kind of sit back and like evaluate what may be making you feel that way. And then with the 9 of Wands right after it, once you're done like evaluating what's making you feel the things that you're feeling, you need to find your strength and your support.
Astro, can you be my strength and my support?
I got you, dude. I'm your 9 wands, bro.
And then the face that I made earlier was because this next card, it didn't fall the way that the other cards do. Usually they kind of flip over and they're like, hey, look at me. This one it fell out face down. I pulled the Fool.
The Fool. Oh, that is me.
Fool is all about new beginnings. Once you have your support system and you've kind of like working on setting those routines, this is like what's going to come after, essentially like your future, what it's all leading towards is you're going to find a new beginning somewhere, whether that's you finally find a new place, whether that's in your personal career or in just your personal happiness.
Or like a new friend.
Huh?
That's all from that particular reading. Did you want to ask any more?
We'll jump into Astro. Honestly, 10 out of 10 on my reading. I feel so red, like a book. Would you say I'm a page turner? I'd say I'm like the Hungry Caterpillar is a book. Easy to read, it's popular, but it's not too in-depth. It's not boring. Astro, you're like the dictionary.
What the fuck?
So many definitions. It always needs to be updated.
That's fucked up.
Is it all of Disney?
Are there like Ursulas and just like
You're gonna get the Little Mermaid.
the bad guy from The Incredibles? The guy with like the ginger head? What was his name? Like Down like syndrome or something?
No, not him, unfortunately.
You should get the crab, the talking crab in Little Mermaid. I feel like that'd be so you, dude.
Motherfucker, that's not a villain.
You know, it'd be cool, a Pokemon tarot card deck.
They might have one.
You got Charizard. It means your life's about to go down in flames. Editor needs to zoom in on her. I want to see these expressions. Look, she's smiling. She's doing a conniving smile.
Bro,
Is my
what if I-
smile conniving?
I don't know. Some of those cards are pulling some expressions out of you. Like, she just passed Ursula. Look, she's like, damn, he better not get that card.
I'm gonna have to wrap myself in my burrito blanket, bro. Dude, she's not making good faces. I'm scared, dude.
She's looking at these like, I just need to understand how I'm going to break the news to this guy.
Dude, Rich, this is it, bro. She's like, you know how you said about your girlfriend predicting your death in 2026?
She was right.
Well,
First one was Judgment. So Judgment is like obsolete is pretty much the word. Things are coming to an end. Not your life. It just means that like you're nearing the end of a like really long journey. So this is probably a personal journey for you.
oh shit, bro. I gotta call my girlfriend.
Or like a career sort of journey. I don't know if you do anything else outside of YouTube.
Yo, GG's, Rich. Just work, yeah? Just nothing work. Are you implying I'm gonna get fired?
I like to spin all of my things in a very positive way. So you might not get fired. You might start getting way more successful in YouTube that you don't need your other job anymore.
Yo, I like that one.
Let's just go with that one.
And then we have some advice for this like
Ooh.
end of journey thing. 9 of Swords.
That looks like a stabbing.
Keeping an eye on like what might not be right in front of you. The
That'd be
fact of the
cool.
matter is, not everybody deserves your time or energy. And then confronting your fears, you might start to become aware of it and it might scare you a little bit because you probably found comfort in this thing, and leaving something comfortable is often pretty scary. Definitely kind of the same thing that I told Rich is, you know, make sure you have your support system, but also try to look for that inner strength in yourself and just have the knowledge that you are capable of overcoming this thing and that you will come out the other side. And then you get the Moon card. So when you pull the moon card, it's really called to trust your intuition, start paying attention to things outside of yourself, pay attention to the things around you. Sometimes there'll be signs sent to you. Things can appear, and like angel numbers are a big thing. I looked down as I was reading this card and it was 1111
Ooh,
for me.
yeah.
So as I started giving you your reading, it was probably like 1212 for you.
Oh,
If you haven't researched angel numbers, I definitely recommend, especially if you start seeing them popping up around you, take note of which ones pop up because each one's mean a different thing. And then the last bit of this card is to like not take things at face value. Do your research. This says to specifically investigate contracts, deals, and transactions within y'all's YouTube business. Maybe y'all are going to be getting some opportunities soon.
What?
Maybe some sponsorships, maybe some collabs.
Whoa, wait, hold on. You want a contract for $1 million? Oh!
Give me a second. My tarot card reader said I had to make sure about the contracts and stuff. Give me 1 second, bro.
Definitely do your research and make sure you're not getting like the wool pulled over your eyes. These first two are pretty interesting. When they fell, all I saw was this. That's the Five of Cups reverse. It indicates a personal mistake. So maybe you've done something either recently or a long time ago.
Who are you? Do you have a criminal record?
This just happened earlier today.
What?
Wait. I got mad at my brother and I felt very bad for it.
This is something a little bit deeper, something that you regret doing.
She's talking about some deep shit. You sold drugs to kids, didn't you?
Okay, I have to reveal the second card for like this next part of the sentence to
Yeah,
make sense. I pulled them like this. Right? Five of Cards was all I could see. And when I went to pick it up, this one was hiding behind it. This is the Six of Wands. So this is why I think that it's a little bit deeper than you just like arguing with your brother. This one suggests that you've been comparing yourself with other people. So when I get like cards that are hidden behind the other card, it not only points me to believe that they are very strongly connected, but also that like the card hidden behind is kind of like what's hidden underneath. So the face card was the Five of Cups, pointing out your mistake that you're either going to make or that you have made, and you're going to be like insecure about it. You're going to start comparing yourself to people. But underneath that, this card kind of comes up to the surface right behind it, being like, hey, don't do that. Everybody makes mistakes. It's a normal thing. You're going to get over it. You're going to get past this.
What if the argument is like my girlfriend wants me to take the train and I'm like, no, you said I was gonna die in 2026. And then eventually I would come to it like I get on the train, right? And then my life comes to end.
Well, this one tells you that sometimes arguing is not productive and it's best to let bygones be bygones. So
Bro, that's it, bro. I'm GG Rich.
be very careful with like where you connect this to your life. I got pretty excited about this one, mostly because y'all were talking about wanting to see like Ursula. So I was like, oh, it's kind of interesting that the deck was like, hey, you wanted to see these people, here you go. So Ursula is the Queen of Cups. She represents a lot of intuitive energy and compassionate energy. That combined with your Tower in reverse.
Shit.
Oh no.
Do y'all know anything about the Tower card?
It means you're independent. You stand alone. You don't need people around you because you tower above people.
I don't know. Towers like you have to climb up a tower, so maybe you have to climb up something.
You both kind of got it. Astro's closer.
Oh yes, dude. But it's upside down though.
So you go down the tower.
That means I'm going to hell. Fuck.
The Tower card upright means that you're about to enter your Tower moment. Your Tower moment means that everything is going to get chaotic. Your life is going to feel like it's falling apart at the seams. It's because climbing a tall-ass tower is not an easy feat. And when you come out the other end, your life is going to be completely changed. When the Tower is in reverse, I personally interpret this as you are already coming out of your Tower moment. So maybe you've had some life-changing things happen to you recently. But if that doesn't resonate, then you're probably resisting the change. You're being confronted with an important truth that's probably going to alter your life. And this might not be currently, this might be something that's going to happen. It's going to be an intimidating shift, like I said, but you need to let it happen because coming out the other end of your Tower moment, it's so positive and it's like so refreshing and healing.
Does this card connect to the beginning, like where you said something's gonna come to the end?
She said it's all connected.
That's what's crazy because like she started with something's gonna end, right? And then everything just continues to like reinforce that something's coming to the end. What the fuck is coming to an end?
So then, y'all wanted to see Jafar.
Jafar, how are you doing?
So I'll pull it up this way so you can see the art.
It was upside down again. Bro, I've gotten like 50 upside downs, dude.
It kind of just means that you have really high expectations. If you have really high expectations and they're unrealistically high, you're bound to get a little bit frustrated. I don't think this one is connected to the last couple cards that I pulled. I think this is just like a general food for thought. Definitely kind of reevaluate some stuff that you're wanting in your life right this minute.
Well, I do put a lot of high expectations on us.
You're like a parent that's like, you're gonna be a doctor. But what if I don't want to do that? You're gonna be a doctor, and if you don't, I'm kicking you out. But please, Papa, I don't want to go to the street. You don't want to be a doctor now? No. Bye. And he slams the door in your face. And the only thing you have to remind you of home is going to Home Depot, looking at the doors.
And then we get Justice.
Ooh,
And I did pull him upright.
Yes,
so you finally have an
bro.
upright card.
Damn, bro. Fuck.
You've been going through it.
So this one is all about kind of like trusting your inner intuition again. There's a situation in your life that you're feeling a little morally conflicted on. You might be in a situation or in a relationship, and this does not mean romantic. It could be platonic, it could be romantic, it could be a family relationship, it could be a professional relationship.
Could be a friendship with someone that you have a YouTube channel with who happens to be named Richard.
But it's a relationship in your life that doesn't seem fair to you right now. You feel a little bit disrespected, maybe?
Mmm.
Are you looking at my square, motherfucker?
Do we do a last one, Rich, and then we choose the channel or our friendship?
Honestly, we could do both. I could do one with the villain deck and one with the wherever I put it.
I feel like the YouTube channel would have to be the Disney deck.
First one you got was the Eight of Cups reversed. This one indicates that you have a tough choice to make. It's a tough choice to make, and I think that this one has a lot to do with a card that's coming up in a little bit. But so to kind of like keep an eye on those feelings happening, and then you have to decide for yourselves if this is something that you want to put your energy into. And if it is, then you should take the jump, because the next card is the Empress card, which, as you might remember from the last reading, is a big abundance and success card. So when you're taking this jump into this YouTube career, don't get so stuck on the materialistic, the YouTube money, the subscribers, the views. You know, be proud of the content that you're pushing out and make sure that you are happy with the content that you are giving.
The actual factuals right there.
And then we get Six of Coins.
Money.
Oh, no, you actually got this one in reverse.
Oh shit.
No money.
Debt.
But remember I said in the Eight of Cups tells you that you have a tough choice to make. It definitely has to do with you deciding right now if YouTube is something that you want to pursue. But it also has to do with you're probably coming into a deal.
Miss Genie, Miss Fortune Teller, we're gonna have you as our counselor. Before
Yeah,
going
dude.
into anything, we have to be like, we need a fortune telling right now.
Okay, let me run this contract by her.
And now you wanted your friendship one?
Yeah, this one's gonna be a heavy hitter. I can sense it, bro.
Dude, this is whether we fucking make more content or not. Look, she's lining up our future friendship right now. Oh my god. What was that?
Y'all got a lot of cards for your friendship. Queen of Wands first. She kind of represents creativity and leadership.
Uh-oh, she's about to flip this and be like,
She's holding this card like, oh my god.
One of the best cards in the deck.
Yes, dude! Woo!
The Mother Star. It is only within this deck, I want to say. And the Mother Star is a big, overwhelming yes. Whatever question you've been asking, it is a yes to that. So y'all kind of asked me like where your friendship is going, like if y'all are gonna last and everything. Yes. Okay.
Let's go,
Then we
dude.
have the Ace of Cups. Also a very happy card for me. This one's all about relationships and love. And then that's followed up with the Six of Wands, which represents victory and glory.
victory, dude, victory.
Victory. Play the song, bro.
I pulled the Creator card.
Content creators, eh?
The Creator card is all about weathering the storm. And then right behind the Creator card was the Eight of Cups. This one represents a change and a shift. This probably means that there is going to be a change in your relationship dynamic. You are going to go through something pretty soon, and the cards that I pulled a little bit after this also lead me to believe this. Hold on to that information. The next card we get is the High Priestess. High Priestess is all about secrets, dreams, wisdom, and inner voice. I'm thinking pay attention to your dreams. They could be trying to tell you something. Be careful about keeping secrets. Obviously, kind of tying back to your own personal readings, how some of y'all, both of you were having some like life-changing moments happening, some hidden anxieties and fears about things. You need to look into those and kind of see if these are something that are going to hurt your friendship if you don't talk about them.
Hey, it's the Astro card.
We had another.
It's me again.
It's the Hierophant and the Fool. I think this is tying back into Rich's reading, actually, since these two
shit.
cards came out in your reading. Going back to this, like, storm that's gonna pass over y'all's friendship. And again, this does not mean it's gonna happen anytime soon. This could happen, like, months from now, years from now.
Dude, I'm like thinking this is gonna happen like next week or something.
I'm thinking like we're gonna get off this call, we're gonna be in calm. Like, hey, did you watch YouTube? Sure. He's gonna stub his tongue and be like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Whatever storm this brings, it's going to bring anxiety and worry. One or both of you guys is gonna feel like this friendship is not going to last when y'all are trying to go through this change and shift and storm. This is, I think, where the Hierophant and the Fool come in. Building structure, building good habits. Maybe y'all start to talk to each other more, bring each other back into the loop. If y'all are able to open up communication again, your friendship is going to have a completely whole new beginning.
We're gonna become the fools again.
Then we have the Three of Wands, which is looking into the future. So this is y'all kind of coming out of the end of that storm that y'all are going to be weathering together.
At least it ends on a good note.
As long as y'all keep in mind that if you are both wanting the friendship to work, then it will. No matter how hard things get, y'all have to like keep believing that you guys are gonna like work it out and don't give up on each other.
Hell yeah, dude. Viva Oiii boys, bro.